Trigonometric ratio, quadrants and angles. Question 5. One of the primary trigonometric ratios is given. Find the other primary trigonometric ratios for theta greater than equal to 0 and less than equals to 360 degrees. A. Sin theta equals to minus 0.6428. Now, whenever you look at a question like this, you should figure out where in which quadrant is this, then figure out the answer for the question. Okay, so let's work it out. So we have this right here. Sine is minus, that means we are looking at two solutions. One is in quadrant 3, the other one is in quadrant 4, correct? And we can do theta inverse and find acute angle and then both the principal angles. I would like you to do this on yourself at the moment. Let's look into the next question. Cos theta equals to 0.5312. You can find theta by doing cos inverse of this, right? So figure out answers, stop the video now, get your answers and then look into my solution. That is what my recommendation is. That will help you. At this stage, you know quite a bit and you are an expert by now. So this will help you to understand and gain confidence, okay? Well, here is my solution. Let me start with B. So it says cos theta equals to 0.5312. So first thing, cos is positive. So in which quadrant is cos positive? So let's write down our cast rule. C-A-S-T. I want to do all the questions right from the very basics. It is positive. So cos is positive here and cos is positive here. So we are expecting two answers, correct? One in quadrant 1 and the other one in quadrant 4. So let's find the acute angle first. So acute angle is always without a sign. So we'll say alpha is our acute angle, right? So what we have assumed is a solution, and that's, let's say that is our solution and this is the angle alpha we are saying, right? So alpha is our acute angle and say cos of alpha equals to 0.5312. That is what we say, and then we say alpha equals to cos inverse of 0.5312. And then you can use your calculator, say second function cos inverse within brackets 0.5312. I know brackets are not very critical for this particular thing. We get 57.91, but always use brackets, okay? 57.91 degrees. Okay, this is what we get for alpha. Now, we can round this to 58 degrees for the answer, right? We'll use, in fact, for our calculation, we should always use 4 decimal places. So let me write this to 4 decimal places. It is 57.9134. Let me write 34 also degrees, correct? We'll use 57.9134 for all other trigonometric ratios calculation, okay? But as far as angle is concerned, we'll assume it to be rounded to the whole number 58 degrees, right? So that is your alpha. So what is theta? So theta is, one of them is same as alpha, the other one is minus alpha, you can say, or you can say the other one is on this side, right? So it could be minus alpha, or you could say this to be equal to 360 minus alpha. Do you see 360 full circle minus alpha, because this is alpha, right? So that is also the value for theta, and that will be in quadrant 4, correct? So we get two values. So we do 360 minus 58 and it gives 302. So we got two answers. One is 58 and the other one is 360 minus 58, right? So we could write this as 58 degrees and 302 degrees. 302 degrees. So these are two answers for theta for us, right? Now once you get theta, you know we got two values for theta, right? So don't forget to write primary trigonometric ratios for both. So make a table like this and say, well, this is for theta equals to 58 degrees and this is for theta equals to 302 degrees. Do you get my point? That is very important, right? Now cos theta is already given to us, so don't worry about it. Cos theta will be positive, and let's write cos theta first in this case. Cos theta is 0.5312, 0.5312 for both the cases, right? Now let's do sine theta. Sine theta will be how much? So we can calculate, here all are positive, right? So let's calculate sine of 58.9134. It is kind of important to use 4 decimal places for accurate results, right? So write sine of 57.91312. Oh, 314, okay, it doesn't matter. 9, okay. So we get 0.8472. So we get the answer here as equals to 0.8472. That's the value of sine theta in quadrant 1. So what will be for 302? You don't really have to use the calculator. Here you know sine is negative, so you should write in this quadrant as minus 0.8472. Do you understand? So that is the way you should use the calculator, right? You don't have to calculate for 302, but it's necessary to write. It's different values, minus, right? Similarly for tan theta, tan theta is sine theta divided by cos theta. That's one way of getting it. The other one, use calculator. So you get tan of 57.9134, and you get 1.5949. So you get 1.5949. Let me write 50, round it to 4 decimal places. Here it should be negative 1.5950. Do you understand? So these are both the values. Don't forget to write both the values, correct? That is how you are going to do for sine theta also. Figure out the related acute angles first using alpha as sine inverse of 0.6428. So once you find your alpha, let's say this is your alpha, right? Then figure out these two answers. One will be 180 plus alpha. This is 180 degrees plus alpha, and this is 360 degrees minus alpha, right? I mean alpha. So these are your two angles, and here you know the cos rule. Cos is positive, right? All sine and tan. Then write down with proper sign your answers, correct? So here tan will be positive, in this cosine, and all others will be negative, right? So don't forget to write answers for both, correct? So that is how it is to be done, right? I hope you won't have any difficulty doing it. All the best. Thank you.